Hey guys, can you all hear me? We are live, and this is going to be the webinar on DXtrade live stream here on Instant Funding YouTube channel. And today we're going to talk about everything there is to know about how to use DXtrade, as now we have shifted from MetaTrader 4 to DXtrade. Hi Ahmed, I see your messages, and I will be definitely telling you like if there is any way to connect EA on a web-based platform of DXtrade, or if not. And we are also going to deep dive into every single detail. Now, if everyone who is watching, if you do not know me, I'm Ajwad. I go by the name the Falcon Trader, and I will be doing the webinar on DXtrade today on Instant Funding YouTube channel. So welcome everyone. All right. So what we're gonna do today, we will start with the background, a little bit background that why we have shifted to DXtrade, and not only instant funding, but almost every single firm now have shifted to DXtrade or other platforms like C Trader or Mass Trader. So once we will cover the background, then we will start to talk about how you can access DXtrade, how you can start using everything, like how to place trade, how to create a watch list, how to do your technical analysis. If you are someone who like to trade technical analysis on the platform on the trading station, then we will cover about how you can add indicators on the platform, and also if you open a trade, how you can partially close, because I've seen many of the traders, they still have no idea like how they can execute the trades, how they can close the trades, how to partially secure the profits, how to make a watch list, how to edit the watch list, everything. And we are also going to be talking about like covering all the questions that you have. So welcome everyone again. All right, so let's first start with the reason why every single firm is now shifting to DXtrade or C Trader. Few months ago, we saw that MetaTrader started to have some issues. So what really happened that FTMO first came out. We all know who FTMO is. They don't need any introduction. So FTMO first banned the US traders, and that was quite new for me. Now I'm a trader by myself as well. I'm a funded trader, and not only that, my audience on the YouTube, they were asking me, what's the reason, Ajwat, what do you think that why FTMO has banned US traders? At the time, we did not really know what's going to happen. So we saw then the other issue that Meta Quartz ended up canceling the license with True4x Fund, and then again some issues happened, and that everything started to happen once we started to hear the stories, like hear the issue of my forex fund with CFTC. Everything basically started to happen after that. Now, after FTMO banned US traders, MetaTrader, they ended up their relation with True Forex Fund. They basically canceled the license. We started to have that concern that what's going to happen with the MetaTrader in the future. And it wasn't, it just started to happen. And then we started to see that MetaTraders, they basically asked every single brokerage firm that were providing the services for the prop firms that we need to shut down the operations, we need to stop providing the services for the US clients. So every firm had to stop accepting US clients. Then they decided that we will not be doing business with any of the firm that's offering, the proprietary trading firms that's offering the simulated capital to any trader all over the world. So first it was only US traders, then MetaQuartz, they decided to basically terminate the relation with every single firm who were offering the simulated evaluation accounts. So when they made this decision, then every firm had to look for a new platform, including instant funding. So there were quite few other platforms, including DXtrade, Trader as well, Marsh Trader as well. Now, as these platforms, they are not really popular, hence the reason why many of the traders are not able to understand how to use these platforms, including DXtrade. Today, we are going to be only talking about DXtrade because that's the platform Instant Funding is offering. And I have, to be honest, I have traded on this platform. I have used it, and it's quite good as compared to meta quotes like MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5. Now, there are some benefits of DXtrade that we will be covering, and couple of things that I think DXtrade may come up with, the solution for those things in the future. So we're gonna start with the screen share. I'm gonna share the screen. Let me know in the comment section if you can see the screen. Dopamine, we will go into that in a bit, because I'm not gonna start sharing how to access DXtrade and then how to use the platform. All right, that's perfect. So everyone can see the screen. So basically, to access the DXtrade, you have to log into Instant Funding website. Once you log in, that's the first thing you see. Now, to access the DXtrade platform, as it is only the web-based platform right now here at Instant Funding, you can go to download section. And once you will go to download section, you're gonna see this option, DX Web Trader. Once you click on it, it will show you this, the logo of DXtrade. And after clicking on it, it's gonna take you to this page. Now it's dxtrade.instantfunding.io. Once you put your username and password, now how you're going to get your username and password, once you will take the challenge, of course, with Instant Funding, you will get your login credentials, which you can use to log into the DXtrade platform. Now, the very first thing, once you log into the account, the very first thing that you're going to see is this. That's the default layout of DXtrade. Now, right now you may be thinking it's complicated, because we are very used to trading on MetaTrader, and MetaTrader is very simple. However, if you just wait for a few minutes, I'm going to show you that DXtrade is not really complicated. It may look like that it is complicated, but it's not. So the things that you are seeing by default is on the left side. You have the watch list. We can make our own watch list. That's the default watch list that comes with the default layout. We have the charts on the middle. On the right, we have the trade history. So I just took one trade just to put the trade history here before the live stream. And the trade history is like the trade that I opened, which was on Euro USD, and when I closed it, that was also in that's also in the trade history. So opening and closing both are in the history, and these are the terminal, the area where you can see your open positions. So we will definitely go into how you can take the position, and then how to modify, how to put stop loss, take profit, and close everything. So right now, that's the layout, that's the default layout that you will see. We have this option, my trading account, and then there is this trading journal. So basically, in the trading journal, every single trade that you take, it's similar to trading history, that every single trade that you take, it's gonna be mentioned here. Like, every detail will be mentioned here. So when did you open the trade, when did you close the trade? I took the buy, and then when I was closing, of course, it was a sell, because I sold my positions. The lot size that you trade with, I took the trade, the sample trade, it was with one standard lot, which is 100,000 volume. The trade price and the profit and loss that you basically have made in that trade. Now, coming to the next part, it's trading dashboard. Now, trading dashboard here, it's unique, to be honest, and I think I really like the details that they have mentioned on your account. All the profits, the total net profit and losses that you have made, they're going to be mentioned on the top left, and on the top right, your average daily profit and loss is going to be mentioned. Other than that, the the things that we need, what's the risk to reward ratio, we can simply just go to trading dashboard, and we can see the average risk to reward ratio that from every single trade that we made. So let's say if you are taking 20 trades, and some of the trades that you took, they made you 2.5 rewards, 3 rewards. Some of the trades that you took, you lost in them. The average risk to reward ratio is going to be mentioned here. The percentage return, in like that's the return in terms of percentage. The average winning trade holding time, so if you are holding your profitable trade, your winning trade for, like, let's say 5 hours, so the average is going to be mentioned here. And same goes for the losing trade as well. Then there comes the win ratio. So if your trading strategy has 50-60% win ratio, it's going to be mentioned. The maximum drawdown, average winning trade net profit and loss, and average losing trade net profit and loss, and how many instruments that you have traded overall on your account. And other than that, another great feature, per day traded net profit and loss. So let's say you are trading, let's say, for 5 days, and for each day the per day trading net profit and loss is going to be mentioned here. Now, going back to the default layout, what I like to do, I like to simply just close the watch list, the trade history as well. Now that's the chart. If you want to start by making your own watch list, how you will do that? So you will have to go to this option right here that you see on the top left, which is called watch list, by the name watch list. Once you will click on it, it's gonna make the watch list here. Now that's the default watch list that you're getting once you log into the account for the very first time. If you want to make a new one, you will have to click on this option, default watch list, go to my list, and I created a new one here, but you can go to create your list. Right there, you will have to put the name, anything that you want. And once you put the name, it's going to be empty, of course, because you just created it. So you can start putting the symbols. Now, I trade almost all forex pairs. So 28 forex pairs plus gold. So let's say that you want to put Euro USD, you want to put GBP USD, you want to put gold as well. So everything that you need for your day-to-day watch list, it can be you can basically save it. And now it says watch list 2 because that's the one that I just created. So this here, what it's going to show you, the asking price, the bid price, your buy and sell price, the average pip, like the difference between the buy and sell, which is called spread. What's the spread on the pair? Let's say on Euro USD, it's like almost 1 pip, GBP USD as well. And we can also change from here, columns customization. You can go here, you can add spread, which is already there. You can go to add order size. All the columns that are available, they are like high of the price, the last price level, lot size, the low of the price, or low of the of the pair, the open and the order size and everything. You can simply just start adding. I like to keep it very simple. It's just, I just want to have all my watch list in one place, and I want to see what's the spread on the pair that I want to take a trade on. Now the spread on the account, you cannot see it on the chart, sorry. What do I mean by that is that basically, usually when we used to take the trade on MetaTrader, you were taking a buy or you were taking a sell, there was a spread. You could enable the option for the spread on the chart, but that option is not available on DXtrade. That's one of the drawdown of DXtrade. We will of course look into how to trade, how to place a trade and close. So let's say that you want to change the time frames. This is the 15-minute time frame on Euro USD. We have 1 minute time frame option, 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour, 4 hour, daily time frame, weekly, and even monthly time frame. So let's say that you like to trade on 1 hour time frame, so you simply will just uh go to 1 hour, and that will be the 1 hour time frame right in front of you. Another thing is, you can zoom in. That's of course very simple and basic, and you can zoom out as well. The feature that we have in the trading view, either you can choose crosshair or you can simply just have the cursor. I like to use crosshair all the time, so that way I know where I'm moving my cursor. And other than that, you also have option to choose the candle stick chart or bar chart or even the line chart. So if you like to trade on the line chart, you can choose the option line, or you like to trade with bar chart, that's also available. Other than that, all these tools that you need for your day-to-day technical analysis, the trend lines, let's say that you want to draw a trend line from here to here, it will be looking like this by default. However, I think this is bit of awkward that you have this price on both the ends. So we can simply just double click on it, and we can, once we double click on it, we go to labels and untick the price option, and it will remove the price that was mentioned on the start of the trend line and on the end of the trend line. So that's basically all the basic features that how you can do your technical analysis. That's us discussing uh, the different charts, how to move from, let's say, euro USD. If you want to go to XA USD, which is gold, you can simply will type XA USD. It will show you here. You click on it and it's going to bring the chart. You will go to 5 minute time frame, let's say, and on 5 minute time frame, that's the market data that you will get. Now coming to the next part, we know that yes, we can do our analysis here as well. We know, let's say that if we want to put a line, we need to put alerts. We will talk about that as well. We need to know if market is going to break this resistance, which is right here, and market is going to break this support level, which is right at this line, then and only then we will be looking to take buy or sell. So meanwhile, as long as we are inside this consolidation movement or range, we will not be taking any position. So we can do alerts. We can put the alerts, and the way to do that is simply you right click on the chart and you go to this option alert. And once you do that, it's showing you this symbol. It's showing you the bid or ask. Let's say that I want to basically put the alert right here. Now the thing is, you have definitely put the alert, but another thing I like the drawdown is you cannot really see. However, you will get the notification once market will grow above this line, the area where we just put our alert. That's one thing we can definitely see from here. If you go to tools, you go to alerts, and we can definitely see the alert here. However, it's not going to be visible on the chart. So yes, we do know that the alert is placed on the price level, which is 2159.16, but right now on the chart it's not visible. So you can close the alert or remove the alert from this option right here, and you can remove the tab here. Now the next thing is, you know how to put the alert, you know how to move from pair to pair, and you know how to make a watch list. The next thing is going to be the, you if you want to take the trade, how you can do it. Now there are a couple of ways. One is one click trading, and the second is if you want to take the trade and at the same time you want to make sure that you are putting your stops, you're putting your take profit before you are entering into the trade. So one click trading is simple. You just enable this option, and once you enable this option, you choose your lot size. So let's say you want to trade with two standard lot. So I just mentioned, like I typed 2.0, and I want to take a buy. So once I click on buy, it and it's going to show me that this is the trade level, and I just took the buy. And on my positions, on the position section, it's also showing me XAUSD because I took the trade on gold. For which side I took the trade? Did I take the buy? Did I take the sell? It's saying buy with the lot size 2.0. My position IDO is also here. From where I took the trade and what's the current price, and also my current floating profit and loss. So that's the simplest way to place the trade if you just enable one click trading option. However, it's not going to place any take profit or stop loss. So you will have to place take profit or stop loss by basically going to either this option, right clicking on this trade, going to modify position, and choosing or ticking by ticking this stop loss. Now there are several ways inside it as well. You can either simply just put the stop loss based on pips. You can put the stop loss based on the price level or projected loss or percentage of balance. So let's say that you want to put the stop loss based on pips. So I will say, let's say we want to place 50 pip stop loss. So once we place a 50 pip stop loss, it's going to show us here. So basically our stop loss is here. Let me just take it back. Oh, I think it did not put the stop loss. Wait. It did place the stop loss, but it's not showing. Weird. Because when I was testing it out, it was showing. However, it just not showing. But you can definitely see from here the stop loss because it says plus SL. That means the stop loss is in place. It's not visible on the chart. And if you want to put the take profit, you can simply choose the option, tick the option take profit. Yeah, I pressed on it, but it's not showing. So you can go to, let's say, 100 pip stops, sorry, 100 pips take profit. You can modify it, and it's going to place, you will get the notification every single time when you will place the order, whether you're placing the stop loss, your take profit, or anything. You will get the notification, and it's going to show you that yes, the execution has been done. And as you're saying, Jacob, that once we click on it, we can see the take profit and stop loss, but it's not showing right now. So let's leave it like that. So basically the trade is here. We can see the trade, and if we go to the trading journal, the current running position is also going to be mentioned. So let's say that you decide to close the trade now. That's us, when we are taking the when we are taking the trade by just simply clicking on buy or sell position, and we have enabled one click trading. We will also see what if we disable one click trading, and then how we can take the trade. So let's say that you close the trade. Now, if the one click trading option is enabled, you cannot close partial trades. However, if the one click trading option is disabled, then and only then you can close your positions partially. Let's say that you place the trade with 2 standard lot. If the one click trading option is disabled, then you can close the trade with let's say you want to only close 50% of the position. So that's going to be like you close with one standard load, and the other one standard load, it's going to be running. So if I just click on this, you can see the order has been executed and my trade is now closed. But if I disable this option, one click trading, now if I click on buy, it's not placing the buy position. What it's doing, it's giving me this window for the new order, and it's asking me what's the lot size that you want to place. Let's say I want to place with 5 standard lot. Yeah. And what's the order type? Because I want to place the trade at the current price, so I'm going to be choosing market, which is by default. However, if you want to place a limit order, you can also do that by choosing a limit order. You can also do the stop order. So let's say that we want to place the trade at the current market price, and we want to only place the trade with 1.5 standard lot. Now, it's either buy or sell. So let's say that you choose a sell position. All right, we took a buy when we were placing the trade with one click trading option. Now we are going to take the sell without that option when the one click trading is disabled. It's not showing you stop loss and take profit. But if you see here protection orders and you enable this option, then it's going to bring you the tabs for stop loss and tabs for take profits. So if you want to place a stop loss and take profits, you can do that. Let's say that you want to place the stop loss based on the price and you want to take the sell position and you want to put the stops at, like, let's say 2161, and you want to place your take profit at 2150. We are just randomly placing the stops and take profit, and you click on send order. The trade is now executed, and you can definitely see your stop loss and take profits as well. So when market is gonna reach 2161, that's the price. You can see now the stop loss level. When market will reach 2161, which is right here, then and only then the trade will be closed in the loss. And when market will reach our price, the take profit, which is 2150, which is right here, then it will close the trade in profit. So that's how simple it is to take the trade, to enter into the trade. Now this time, as the one click trading option is disabled, so if I click on closing the trade, it's not closing the trade right away. What it's showing me, that the current profit and loss and the sell position basically that I took, and with what standard load that I took, it was like 1.50. Now I have the option to partially close. And if I only want to close the trade with 0.50 standard load and I want to keep one standard load running, I will just choose 0.50 and I will click on close position, and it's gonna close the position with 0.50 standard load. We can see that in the trading journal as well, which is right here. So I have this 50 standard load that's closed, sorry, 0.50 standard load which is closed, and the rest one is still running. So that's how you can close the partial take profit, or partial trade. We can say you can scale out your position easily by just clicking on the close option, and you can choose how much slot you want to close. Now that's, again, it is only you can only do it when the one click trading option is disabled. If that option is enabled, then you cannot partially take out your profits. Now the next thing, how you can add indicators. So if you see this option right here, right next to the settings, that's basically the indicator section. Now, unfortunately, you can only have indicators which are available by default on DXtrade. You cannot customly add your indicator. At least I haven't seen anywhere that there is a way to add indicator on DXtrade. So many of the indicators are available, which are available on TradingView as well. So let's say that you want to use RSI. So we can simply just put RSI and see relative strength index, which is RSI. We will click on it and we will end up adding it. So wait, let me see. Relative, you click on it and then you add it. And once you click on the plus, basically you have to put the uh, inputs like length, what's the overbought area, what's the oversold area, and also if you want to have the color, that you can do as well. So once you click on done, now it's going to show you the RSI. And similarly, you can add other indicators as well. There are plenty of indicators that are available. However, the maximum amount of indicators that you can add at one time, they are 5. That's the important point that you need to keep in mind, that the maximum number of indicators can be added at one time are 5. So meanwhile we are at it, let me go through some of the questions. And I see a lot of questions. And yeah, so let's start with with Hamza, is DXtrade a new broker or platform? So basically, Hamza, DXtrade is a platform. It's not a broker. And many brokers, just like MetaQuotes, just like MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5, they were also platforms, and a lot of brokers were offering them. Similarly, DXTrader is also a platform. And Dog is asking, can we drag the entry line to make our stop loss? Like, if you mean by that, let's say that we have the stop loss right here and we want to drag it by change the stop loss or take profit. Yes, we can definitely do that. I hope it answers your question. We can definitely drag and drop our stop losses and take profits, and we can move them wherever we want to put them, instead of us going to put price every single time or tell or mention that it's 60 pips is the stop loss that we need. We can simply just drag and drop. Other than that, let's see some other questions. Muniya is saying don't use phone for trade because it works very poorly. It depends. It depends, to be honest. Web-based platform is, it's more like you get more features, you have more options right in front of you, and it's easier to use. Mobile is also good, but I personally, like, if I am to take the trade, I never trade on mobile phones. I just put alerts, and I only, wait for the alerts or the price to basically reach to the certain price levels where I put the alert. And when I get the notification on phone, then and only then I just look for, the market, like on the mobile phone, like what it is doing. Then I go to my desktop or my laptop, and then I take the trade. All right, so let's move on. Season is saying, love this webinar. Thanks, man. I'm trying to make sure like we cover every single detail. And it's gonna take some time, of course, because we have literally, since the start of our trading journey, like I started back in 2017. So imagine, since January 2017, I have been using MetaTrader, and now we have to all, like, shift to other platforms including DXtrade. So it's going to take some time to get used to it, but I can tell you that these platforms, you may not like it right now, but they're definitely very better than MT, like MetaTrader. And I personally have started to like them a lot, so that's a good thing. Like, it's going to take some time, but you will definitely get used to it, brother. Will this broadcast be available on the channel at a later time? Yes, of course. It will be uploaded, and you can definitely watch it again if you want to. So that's not an issue at all. All right. So now let's move on, and we will, of course, if you have any question, you can simply just put that in the comment section, and I'm gonna go through all the questions so that way I can answer every single concern that you have. Now we talked about how to access DXtrade. Like, you can go to instant funding dashboard, and you can log in by going to download section. You can go to then DXtrade, and then you can log into the DXtrade platform. Other than that, you can simply just go to dxtrade.instantfunding.io, and it will take you to the login page, and you can then log into the account, your DXtrade. Then we talked about the basic layout, the default layout of DXtrade, and all the other features, like what is the trading journal, how you can use it, the trading dashboard, how you can move from pair to pair, how you can create your own watch list, all the tools that are available, which are right here, how to put alerts. Unfortunately, when you will put alerts, you cannot see on the screen, like on the chart. However, once you put the alert, they will be there, and you will get the notification when market will reach that certain level. Then there is this position section. So every single trade that you will open, or in simple words, I can say your running trades or your floating profit and loss will be visible in the position section. Then we have, of course, the trade history section as well. We talked about how you can add indicators and all the indicators that are available. You can choose them, or you can go to the indicator section by this option, which is right next to the settings one. You click on it, and all the indicators will be here. So you just type the indicator that you want, and you will see if that is available on DXtrade platform by default or not. Unfortunately, at this time there is no option to add your own indicator. Like you could do, let's say, like on TradingView you can have your own indicators, but that option is not available on DXtrade at this time. So we also talked about how you can take the trade, how you can uh, close your positions, what's the difference between one click trading. If you are going with one click trading option, you cannot partially close the trade. You have to disable that option to partially close the trade. And also, now we're going to talk about, let's say that you want to make a different layout. So basically when I say different layout, that's the layout that I'm saying, because I removed watch list and I removed trade history. However, if you want to reload some of the layouts, so you will have to go to this section right here, and when you will click on it, it will show you the layouts. So I haven't saved any layout yet, but you can save that. But if you want to reload something, let's say these are my layouts and these are public layouts. So my layouts, let's say I save it by the name, this layout I save it by the name first. All right, now it's here first. So if I have to load it, if I am not on the first layout or the layout with the name first, I will have to click on load and then load layout again. Then it's gonna bring me this. So that's how you can move from layout to layout, and you can customly adjust how you want your charts to look like and how many charts you want. And this tab right here, these tabs option, you can basically add multiple uh, pairs at one time. So let's say if I go here, I click on this plus, it's gonna ask me what I want to put here, chart, position, watch list, or whatever. I will click on chart, and on chart I'm gonna now type, let's say I want to type USD JPY. When I will type USD JPY, it's gonna ask me, it's gonna show me the asset class. So I will click on it, and now we have the chart which is visible right here. Now by default it's going to come up with the volume indicator with the watermark as well. And also you see with the cross here, we have all these open, high, low, and close of the candles or on the chart. If you want to get rid of that, you simply just go here and go to cross. Other than that, if you want to get rid of volume indicator, you will have to go to settings. And when you go to settings, it's gonna show you two different settings. First is general settings, and then color settings. So just like MetaTrader and just like TradingView, you can change colors for your bullish candle, for your bearish candle. You can change the background. It's up to you how you want to customize it. So other than that, let's say that you do not want the grid. So you can just untick the show grid option. You do not want watermark. You can untick that option as well. And also this volume, you can untick it as well. Let me see. Sorry, it's gonna be right here. So you can do it by unticking the option show volume. So that's how it's gonna be visible. It's gonna be very simple, and I think minimalistic is the way to basically take your trades. Most of the times, and probably you're gonna be doing your technical analysis on TradingView, just like most of the traders, they do the technical analysis on TradingView. Then they used to come to MT4 or MT5 to execute the trades. It's similar here. You can do your technical analysis on TradingView, then you can come to DXtrade to execute the trade, to close your trade, to partially close your trade. So other than that, one thing I want to mention here is, if you want to put your limit order, how you can do it. So let's say, let me first close this trade right here, which is on gold. So I'm gonna close it. As now the one-click trading option is disabled, so it's asking me whether I need to close it or I can choose if I want to partial close it. It's up to me. So I will simply just click on close position, and it's gonna give me the notification that the position is closed and the position is also disappeared from the positions terminal. All right, so we were talking about the tabs here. You can have multiple tabs, just like I just put gold here and also USD JPY. If you want to have your watch list section, you can simply click on it and it's going to bring you your watch list. And your watch list is going to be, if you create your own, your custom one, you can, it will be saved in my list and you can go to it. Let's say if I will go to my watch list too, it's going to bring me all the three pairs that I put in them. Now, let's talk about, let's say I want to go to GBP USD and I want to place a sell limit. So to do that, there are again couple of options. One is, if one click trading option is disabled, you will click on sell. It will show you this new window. You will have to change the order type from market to limit, and then you will have to put the price where you want to put your stop limit or sell limit, sorry. So let's say that you want to put your sell limit once price will reach 1.27320. So you will just type 1.27320, and it's gonna place your sell limit here. And at the same time, when you are placing your sell limit, you want to place your take profit and stop loss, you just have to take this option, protection orders. You will have to take stop loss, you will have to take profit, and you can put your stop loss and take profit. So let's say you want to put your stops here above these rejection from where the buyers ended their movement on 1 minute time frame and sellers they just continued their movement to the downside. So let's say that you want to put 1.27370, yeah, which is basically like 5 pips. And you want to place your take profit at 1.27200. So you will just click on send order and it's gonna put this sell limit. One more thing that I want to talk about here, which is very great feature of DXtrade. You see this option, under stop loss. I placed a 5 pip stops. I did not, choose the options of pips. I instead went with the price option where I, at the price where I want to put my stops. So what it's showing now, in terms of pips, in number of pips, what is my stop loss? So it's showing 5 pips. Now it's showing, because I'm going with, let's say, 1.0 standard lot, it's showing how much money I will lose. Projected loss is $50. And that $50, as this account is the $200,000 account, that $50 is basically 0.02% of my balance. Now my balance is mentioned here, which is 200,044, and my equity as well, my profit and loss, which is basically running profit and loss, and the used margin, everything is mentioned here. So my balance, according to my balance, it's showing that $50 loss is gonna be 0.02%. Same goes for the take profit side. So my take profit is going to be 12 pips based on the price that I chose where I want to put my take profit, my projected profit, and also the percentage of my balance. So if I will take this trade, and this trade, market will go into the sell side and trade will hit take profit, then I will be up 0.6% of my account balance. Now that's also, sort of a risk calculator. So if you want to, let's say, I will say, if you want to place, um if you want to only take the trade with, let's say, $60, so you can simply, just go up. You want to place your trade with $60 loss, I just, clicked on this plus option right here next to the stop loss section, and it moved the price a little bit up for the stop loss, and now it's showing the projected loss, it will be $60. So if I click on send order, now it's showing me. So I click on it and it's showing me this is the basically stop loss, sorry, sell limit, this is the take profit. And to see my stop loss, let me just go here and on the 5 minute chart, because on 1 minute it wasn't visible because of the data, I had to readjust the chart, which I did not do it. So stop loss and take profit levels they are visible, of course. And once market will reach at this price level, it's going to execute my trade, and then and only then my stop loss and my take profit level, they will be placed as well, and my trade will be placed as well. So that's the sell limits. And we can go to position, sorry. As now, okay, so this sell position is, it's not active yet. So let's say if you want to close it, you can go here. You see this option right here, which is like a sign for stop. You click on it. It's going to ask you whether you want to cancel your order that you just put. So if you will click on the cancel option, sorry, confirm option, it's going to cancel your sell limit. So that's how you can put your sell limit. You can put your buy limit or sell stop or buy stop. So that's pretty much it, I think. And yeah, one very important thing, let's say that you have 5 different accounts with instant funding. Okay, you have 5 accounts with instant funding. One is like $10,000, one is like $12,000, like any account size that you are trading, and you want to move from account to account. That option is visible as well. So let's say that you have one account, and we are doing one very great promotion. People who are watching right now in the webinar, we have a very good present for you. So let's say that you decide that let's take a challenge. We're going to give you a very good bonus on it. So if you take a challenge and you use the code web125, web125, not only you will save 12.5% of the challenge price, but also for the 25 people, you will be getting $12,000 one phase challenge for free. So for first 25 people, you will get 12.5% off the challenge price. So you will get a discount of 12.5%, and at the same time, you will get a $12,000 one phase evaluation account for completely free. All right, so let's say that you have 4 accounts now, or 2 accounts. So you click on it, and it's going to bring you the list. I currently have only one account. Now, this is not the balance, you should know. This is the account number which is mentioned here. The balance and equity and everything is mentioned right here, right on top of the DXtrade platform. Your account numbers and in which currency the accounts are, they are going to be in the list. And you can go from one account to the other account by simply just going to this option and choosing the different account, and it will log in to the different account. It won't take more than few seconds, maybe 1 or 2 seconds. So that's how you can change from account to account. So now let's go back to the questions, and let's see. We have many questions and many people have asked. That's very good. Any chance DX has a long short position risk ratio indicator like TradingView has? Uh, can you elaborate a little bit, so that way I can confirm like what you mean, dog. So that way I just want to make sure that I get your question right and I want to answer it correctly. So Mac is asking, how do you trade if you have 2 accounts? So basically, I just mentioned, if you have 2 accounts with instant funding, you will go to this option, you will click on it, it's going to bring you both the account list, and you can move from one account to the other account. And that way, let's say that you place a buy position and you want to go to the other account to place a buy position here, you will just go here, click the other account, it will log into the other account, and it will be showing you the different account, the second account, and you can then put the buy position on the second account as well. Ahmad is asking, is there any hope that we will get a non-web platform as well? Ahmad, whenever instant funding will be um, coming up with the non-web platform, then you will be one of the very first people, as you are the member of instant funding, you are a subscriber to the channel, you will definitely get to know once instant funding will announce the non-web based platform. So for now, it's gonna be web based platform. uh, Khabzat, if I am pronouncing your name right, man, I'm sorry if I'm not. Which platform is better, DXtrade or C Trader? I would say both are very good. To be honest, both have their own features, their own benefits, and their own disadvantages as well. But we have DXtrade option here, and that's literally very easy to use. And it's pretty much the one of the very good feature that I like about DXtrade is the risk calculator that's coming with default. So basically, if your one click trading option is disabled and you're placing the trade, it's gonna simply tell you in the protection, once you click the option protection order, it's going to tell you how much money you can lose based on the stop loss wherever you are putting the stop loss, and how much money you can make based on the take profit areas. That's very, very good feature. All right, let's see some other questions. I'm going to highlight this one. Are we allowed to take our trades on our personal MT5 demo account and use a trade copier to copy them to our instant funding account on DXtrade? And instant funding has already replied to it that yes, you can do that, and that's not an issue. The reason I basically wanted to highlight, so anyone else who has this question, now you have the answer as well. Is there a promotion code? So JC is asking, there is no promotion code. So basically, we just mentioned that if you choose the code, like if you take the challenge with the code web125, WEB125, 125 basically are digits 125, you will get 12.5% off on any account model, any account size, plus you will get $12,000 one phase challenge account for free. And this option, like this offer, is available for the first 25 people who are going to take the challenge with this offer. So I hope it answers your question. Terry Mancy is saying instant funding, it's really good. Like the platform is really good, and I guess with time, a lot of traders will be familiar with the interface. That's I totally agree with you. As n- we just started to use it. Like I'm talking about from the retail trader perspective, every single one of us, we just started to use the DXtrade platform and other platform as well. It's gonna take some time, but everyone will be used to it, and it will be very comfortable in, like, let's say in few weeks or maybe in a month. It will be just like the way you used to trade on MetaTrader. So that's one thing, and I totally agree with you. All right, so let me see if there is any question. All right, so now I get the idea. On TradingView, we have a tool we can show TP and SL and calculate the risk to reward ratio. So I haven't seen anything on DXtrade. Like I have gone through the DXtrade for like days and days and days. I have traded on this platform, but to be honest, I haven't seen any option, any tool similar to this one. Now I get the idea what you were saying. So thanks for highlighting it, and thanks for like explaining what you meant by that. And but right now there is no option where you can basically get the idea for the risk to reward ratio. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. If you have any more question, guys, of course you can ask in the comment section, and like this will be uploaded on the channel for every single one of the viewer to watch it later, if you want to watch it later, and to again have an idea if you missed anything, and if I could not help you understand anything at all, you can rewatch the whole live stream, the webinar, and it will be really easy, and it's gonna be very, very good. And definitely every single one of us, we want to become funded trader. I am a funded trader. I've been funded trader for more than now 5 years. Many of you are funded traders. and many of you will be funny traders for sure. And as now the industry just shifted to these new platform, it's gonna take some time, but it's gonna be it's gonna be very good in the future. And I am seeing, only nothing but a great future for the evaluation firm industry. So definitely, man, and every single one of you guys who joined, thank you so much for joining. This was, to be honest, my first live stream I ever done. Like, I have uh, pretty much uploaded like more than 500 videos on different trading strategies, on how to become funded trader. I have done a lot of videos, but I never did any live stream. I did some live webinars back in the days with some of the community members when I was teaching. But thanks, Instant Funding, for providing me with this opportunity. And it was really, really great that I got the opportunity to basically showcase the DXtrade tutorial to give the idea how you can use. ISS is showing RR is shown during order placement. So basically, when that's what I was mentioning. That was the risk tool inside. When you are taking the trade, once you click on protection orders, then you put your a stop loss and you take profit. Then it says your stop loss in terms of dollar amount, it's going to be, let's say, $50, and your profit in terms of dollar amount, it's going to be 100. So we can definitely have an idea from that what's the risk to reward ratio. But other than that, the tool which is like on trading view, it's not really like that. uh Definitely, man, like anything new, people won't like it at first, but after we play with it, it should be fine. I totally agree with you. And thanks, man. I'm glad that I could do the live stream and I could present DXtrade and I could showcase, how to use it. All right, so I think that's pretty much it. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining today, and thank you so much for listening to me for so long. Just kidding. So if you haven't subscribed to Instant Funding channel, make sure that you subscribe to Instant Funding channel. And as a lot of funny trader interviews will be uploaded on the channel for you guys, so you can have an idea how traders complete the challenge, they get the payout, the inside of their mind, how they perceive the information when market gives them. So yeah, that's it from this one, guys. See you some other time. Bye bye.